Testing, testing. Testing, 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 testing. Testing! Ah! SpongeBob, do you read? Sponge Pat, I read you loud and clear. Over. Testing, 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 testing. We are in for a quite a set. This is the return of LOE1, the return of Chris George. Last week he had kind of a rough showing for his caliber, you know. But this week, beating the people that he seems to normally beat. He beat Talon earlier in the bracket, and he also beat Dice in losers after losing to Anthony. So it seems like we're getting shades of an old LOE1, even if he's not quite in practice as he used to be. But yeah, this is kind of the neutral that we're kind of to expect. Both characters are pretty good at like playing evasive in the air and playing evasive on the ground. So they both have like good ways of just annoying. Just we're good. Me? Oh, him.
I watched your stream to go to sleep the other day. The only reason I have to stream because it's one thing. I really want to. So, did you make it to the boss? I've been meaning to rewatch it because I fell asleep for the other half of it. Help me out.
Yeah, this is a matchup that feels like both characters get a lot of. Down. I'll throw it 200.
You have all these fucking songs that I've actively looked for in my life.
I'm back. I'm back.
Oh yeah, you did something. Oh
yeah, a lot of. I'm back on. Is it better like this? Is that why you keep turning it? Those are there. Yeah. Okay. I'll keep that in the memory bank.
It doesn't go to the back.
Okay. It doesn't peak. It doesn't peak like that. Okay. Yeah. This is such a weird matchup because both characters can't really get that much mileage out of anything outside of like maybe a walk. Oh, yeah, I can still do that. Like waft or.
This chair is. That chair is.
Okay. I'm not gonna do VODs. Is that okay? I'll do this part though. I'm not gonna start VODs. Okay. Okay, I'm back to it. I'm also streaming. So. Yeah, a lot of what LOE1 is gonna be doing is he's just gonna get chip damage with aerials, and then Talon's gonna be shielding a lot, and he's gonna and Wario's gonna look for grabs. And LOE1 is very satisfied just taking the grab. Usually, Wario's throws do a lot of damage, both forward and up throw. They do a lot of damage, and so he's usually very content just taking the damage. But Just a super even game. Just that 35% combo gives Talon a slight lead. Yeah, a lot of Talon's gonna be doing a lot of like out of shield, right? Looking for up B just because up B is just intangible and does everything for you. Ooh. And a awkward air dodge, an awkward directional air dodge into Game & Watch finding the down smash. Michigan has pretty much every meta-relevant character at PR or near PR level except Sonic. Pretty good spread. There's a lot of good characters, definitely. Michigan kind of has like sub pockets of frequent, right? Like we don't have, like we don't really interact with West Michigan much outside of like big regionals. They don't really come to movements or whatever, and vice versa. So, but I think as a Michigan as a whole, I agree. Yeah, both parties just kind of agreeing that they're comfortable on Smashville, and so here we are again. Yeah, stuff like Wario get up attack and stuff like that is something you'll see pretty often. Just LOE1 being slow in the corner and also not wanting to pick jump get up. Jump get up just feels I don't know if committal is the right word, but just feels awesome times against Game & Watch, who can just intercept that really easily with back air. Just played 3 hours of blitz chess. Oh yeah, that's what we want to hear. Steven, I'm very proud of myself. I got to 2,000 on chess.com. I got 2,000 rapid, so I'm now a real chess player. When I think of this matchup, like on the Game & Watch side, I think of a lot of forward air and a lot of nair, and of course a lot of grab. Right, both characters just really looking for grabs. You know, taking it slow. Both playstyle wise, I think both players are take it slow kind of players, and I think that's also kind of the matchup. You want to be really avoidant. Trying to not get hit by anything you don't want to get hit by in this matchup, because neither side really gets a whole lot of reward out of anything, so it's better not to take a whole lot of risk to get not a lot of reward. Just not really like a winning idea, if that makes sense. Like very rarely we'll see like Wario go for like full drift in air or like the perfect landing up air. A good kill. Just because it's just I mean, it's so easy for Game & Watch to just out of shield that, right? So a lot of times instead you'll see like spaced aerials instead, or spaced tilts. Okay, a little awkward situation. Wario air dodge is just like awkward in general, but Talon ends up with a little bit extra percent, but I'm sure he wanted more. Yeah, I like that nair and shield pressure. It's hard to do much else after it, though. And slowly, it seemed like after LOE1 took the first stock of this game, kind of outspacing the up smash. But after LOE1 took the first stock, he seemed to have a bit of a lead, and then Talon creeped the lead back, and it was even for quite a while, and then finding the waft, LOE1 takes stock 2. Good air dodge, just avoiding the standard up B that that Game & Watch wants to do. Wario has such good air acceleration and air drift just to make that happen. Yeah, only getting, I mean, like comparatively, I think that just the forward throw did 17 damage, but the neutral B, the Wario neutral B did, I think, only 6. So comparatively, it's just a lot less damage. You really want to get grabs if you can if you're Wario. And there's that back air from Game & Watch. As we get into higher percents, it's like more. It rewards a little bit more for Game & Watch to go for these back airs, but it's definitely an uphill battle to climb right now. Game & Watch doesn't really have great comeback tools. He's really a lead kind of character. Can I create a lead and then hold the lead? Not that Game & Watch can't make stock comebacks, but he's just not really the kind of comeback mechanic character. Okay. Talon finds a kill with a forward air on the Smashville platform. But I mean, pretty soon we'll even see full waft, and I mean, if you're Wario, yeah, right there it is. If you're Wario, you're feeling really comfortable. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Back air takes game 2 for LOE1. Back air center stage. We almost saw Game & Watch's comeback mechanic. Right, the down throw 9. And LOE1 decides that he does not want to play on Smashville anymore, so he bans Smashville. I kind of get that. You too. Mr. Game & Watch.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I mean that 2-piece combo is really the extent of the combos that we're going to see from Wario. And then what Game & Watch really does is he puts you in a position. He puts you in a bad position, and then just kind of frame traps you a couple times to get his damage. Oh, should be alive, yeah. Talon not quite getting the spacing to hit sweet spot forward smash, even though I don't think it would have killed anyway. Yeah, I mean Talon finds a forwarder kill at about 140 after the hit. I mean, that really feels like an early kill. Feels like a quick and early kill in this type of matchup. Okay, Core finds some nairs, making the damage happen. And just like we saw in game 2, when one player takes a lead, they can really run away with it. And so we might see, unless LOE1 can either find, I mean, an early waft kill or some other way to just win neutral just over and over and over. It's hard to make the comeback. LOE1 looking for a dash grab there and just kind of gets punished for it by accident. I really think Cork was really looking for dash grab, but Talon constantly playing at the range that makes it really hard for Wario to make a big commitment. In the air or the ground, Wario only has so much burst range. Okay, dash grab. LOE1 gets makes a little bit of progress in the position, but then eventually ends up resetting back to neutral. Yeah, just Just some scrambles going on in center stage. No one really getting a whole lot of reward out of anything. We're just kind of watching the players duke it out. Ooh. Yeah, Talon finds the down smash about center stage. And again, I mean, it was a kill at like whatever 120. And that it sort of feels early in this matchup. If you can find a kill without really Wario squeezing it out of you, it can feel like a huge swing. And not getting the favorable trade in that situation. Anthony in the Taco Bell drive-thru talking about it in chat. He's in losers finals, so. Forward air. Just making this wall, I mean this physical wall for Wario to try to get through. Yeah. Good shield pressure, but just really doesn't amount to anything. Out of shield, the parry out of shield, F tilt. Talon takes game 3 with a JV3 as we go to game 4.
Stop the battle. Game and watch.
Hollow Bastion. Another Smashville variant kind of stage, kind of platform layout. Yeah, I mean, the number of combo starting nairs that Wario has gotten is just, I mean, it's got to be like 4 in this entire set, right? And I mean, and Talon just very ready for it and just punishing the idea that LOE1 wants to approach. Super early stock from Talon, finding a down smash near the ledge at 70 or whatever, and LOE1's down a whole stock. A little bit of Game & Watch chabs for you. This is just like I talked about earlier in this set. It's really an uphill battle when you're down a full stock like this. You really have to win neutral a lot of times in a row to make up that lost round. That can just be a tall task, just in any matchup in general. Neither character really has really good ways of winning neutral. They both have pretty good ways of countering each other, whether it be Wario forward air or Game & Watch nair. They both have pretty good ways of dealing with the other's approach options, but they don't really have good ways of creating like shield pressure or just positional pressure. So it's a lot of like who's gonna swing first. But Talon with a bit of an edgeguard sequence, and LOE1 makes it back, but not without taking 45 damage or whatever. Oh, what's up, Yamadafu? Keeping the Game & Watch gameplay. Yeah, and with another, I mean, with that edgeguard that Talon found, it's just real, again, it's just real difficult to make some progress. Just gotta win a lot of neutral, a lot of times in a row. Even like that situation where you tomahawk Game & Watch shielding in the corner, it's like what happens afterwards, right? Like you're now just on the ground versus Game & Watch is probably gonna up B, and if he up B's, then what are you gonna do? Like you're gonna try to back air and beat the up B or trade with it? Like it's just kind of an annoying situation. But conversely, like Game & Watch can't really do anything to hit you, So it's kind of a weird stalemate. This whole matchup is kind of a weird stalemate. But Talon looking, oh, awkwardly bounces off the bottom of Halabashin.
Mr. Game and Watch.